Today we got Dana Woolman and Samuel Axon to talk about Hulu and TiVo.
Save time and money by skipping business trips and using GoToMeeting. Visit gotomeeting.com/techpodcast and get 30 days for free.
Hulu is losing some of its big shows next week. Viacom is pulling both The Daily Show and The Colbert Report, and actually some other titles too. The two shows were some of the most watched video on Hulu. Dana, what do you think about this move?
Well, I think for now this is going to hurt Hulu a whole lot more than it's going to hurt any consumers, just because Viacom is going to be running both of those shows, I'm talking about The Colbert Report and The Daily Show, on their respective websites. So definitely consumers won't be losing the opportunity to see those videos online in an ad-supported way. They just won't be able to do it on Hulu alongside other titles such as Saturday Night Live. So there's a little bit less convenience for consumers, but really it's a loss for Hulu and not really consumers.
Samuel, do you think this is going to get people to actually go to the Comedy Central site, or do you think people are just going to forget about it and viewership will just drop off?
I think it'll be a little bit of both. I think that Hulu, the issue is that the reason why we want it to be on Hulu is because we really want some kind of centralized location. And probably a better way to do that, there are some sites out there that are kind of like guides that link or embed other shows or other sites' programming. But when you have it scattered to all these different sites, people are kind of get a little bit confused. A lot of people do. And it would be better if it was on Hulu. A lot of people watch Hulu and pretty much exclusively watch Hulu. So you're going to lose some people, but I think depending on the quality of what's at ComedyCentral.com, people might still go back to watch it there.
Switching gears, TiVo introduced its newest set of TiVo DVRs, and its big draw, aside from a prettier UI, is making more web video available. Dana, do you think people want to watch web video on their TVs, or do you think they want to just stick to their laptops and their desktops at this point?
I think people want to watch web videos on their TVs, but I think they also want something for nothing. And right now they're getting that. They're getting that with the DVR boxes that they get with their cable companies. Obviously, they're paying for their cable service, but they are getting a complimentary DVR box. So I'll be curious to see if people will pay in the range of $300 to $500, depending on the hard drive capacity, for the TiVo Premiere, just so that they could have a less messy setup than, say, using an HDMI cable to hook up their laptop to their TV.
Yeah, TiVo is also going to have Netflix, Amazon Video on Demand, and Blockbuster results in their search results. Samuel, do you think that we'll ever see something like Hulu on TiVo, or do you think, I mean, these things are pay services. Do you think this is going to really work?
Well, I honestly don't really see any reason why not. Why you wouldn't see Hulu on TiVo. It just depends on whether they can strike a deal that's reasonable. I mean, Hulu is ad supported. It really depends on if they can figure out a deal that works for both sides, and if they're even thinking about talking about it, which they may not. I think that the Netflix model is actually a pretty good one, and I think that's really what's going to draw people to these TiVo boxes, if they are drawn to these TiVo boxes, which is up in the air. We'll see.
All right, guys, we're out of time. Thanks to our guest, Dana Woolman of Laptop Magazine, and Samuel Axon of Mashable. I'm Ayaz Akhtar, and thanks for watching.